Well, Amy, or should I say Ms. Metal, this is your car, right?
This is my car.
And it's a 53 Chev,
Yep.
and you built this baby.
Yes, I did.
And you built it big time because you actually have a master's in metal sculpting?
Yes, the MFA in jewelry and metalwork.
Now, most people that have that are working on some sort of stationary sculpture or the jewelry. You're into chopping tops and pancaking hoods and stuff like that?
Yeah, I bought the car and it was all stock. It had 38,000 miles on it.
Wow.
All original paint. And I had it in my garage for a couple years, and you know, I kind of started tearing it apart. I had some friends that kind of helped me get started, and I had been doing welding and sculpture at school, so I knew how to weld. And when I started doing the car, I just kind of realized that there was a lot of things that I had learned in art school that would transfer over to building the car.
Wow. So I mean, like all these really fine details, like the spider web on the headlights. That's something you would have.
Yeah, I own a business called Miss Metal Custom Equipment, and I manufacture. It's all handmade goods. I do a lot of car accessories, and I also do a lot of jewelry.
But then with the car, you also not only the adornments, but I mean you Frenched the headlights. And what all did you do up here?
Yeah, I changed the bumper. The bumper's a 54 Chevy with a modified balance. I Frenched the headlights, radius the hood, and the hood actually flips the other way.
I see. Okay, like that. Yeah.
And then
did you chop the top?
Yeah, I did chop the top. I had some help from some friends
because
it was my first chop. So it has its own little flaws and imperfections, but
it was your first
chop.
Yes,
it's my first. I've done several since then, so I've gotten a lot better. But I did all the welding, and it's been chopped 2.5 inches in the front and 3 inches in the back, so it's not an extreme chop. I wanted to be able to, you know, I drive it a lot, and I wanted to be able to, you know, be able to see as much as I can, and it's really comfortable.
And the paint's pretty nice too.
Yeah, actually, the car was painted by my husband. I do a lot of the metal work, and he is
a lot of the paint.
The talented painter. So he painted it. It's got a nice custom pearl paint job.
Well, you know, I like your interior too. I mean, you know, you obviously do drive it. You got some other Ms. Metal adornments there on the dash and the gauge cluster. It's all your stuff.
Yeah, I did a couple one-of-a-kind pieces for the car. It's got a pinstripe metal piece on the dash, and then it also has a custom gauge cluster.
You got Gene Winfield's, so should Gene like it? I bet he dug it.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, cool
yes,
guy.
He loved it.
Oh, and even your dome light?
I got
Very
the
nice.
spiderweb dome light covered. It's all handmade.
Wow. And then I would imagine you did the spiderweb skirts?
Yes, I did.
Gee, I don't know
Everything's
how I guessed that. But,
hand-formed. A lot of people ask me, you know, how I made it and how it all came about, but it's all hand-formed and
just custom fit.
Yeah,
custom fit, right?
Something I wanted to do something a little bit different. I've had it this way for about 5 years, and I'm kind of thinking about maybe, moving on and maybe redoing it.
Is this Packard?
No. That's actually just a custom formed. It's all metal skeleton inside, and then it's all formed to fit the Cadillac taillights.
So 59 Caddy taillights, and then this is just hand formed.
Yep, the whole thing.
Man,
yeah.
Well, you got it. I mean, I don't think I could put a piece of paper in that bumper.
No, it's all the way on the ground. So it's got air ride in the back. It didn't have air ride at first, and I drove it for about a year without the air ride, and it was a pretty rough ride. So put the air ride on. It's a nice, smooth ride, and then I can also drag it and throw sparks, which is kind of fun too.
Well, no, under the hood, this would have had some little six or something.
It had the original 6 in it when I got it. Yeah. And I took it out, and it's now got a 327 with a 700 R4.
Oh, so it's got a really modern drivetrain and everything. But but this is it's a regularly driven car.
Yeah.
So it's not that pretty under there.
No, it's dirty. It's very dirty.
It's just dirty, right?
Yes, it's very dirty.
But it probably is fairly hot too. I mean, does it move right along?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it cooks down the road. It sure does.
So you've been doing the Rumble for a while, I would imagine. What do you think of the show?
Oh, we love it. We wouldn't miss it. It's such a great show. The Road Rockets do so much work to make it amazing. It's just a good group of people, a fun time, and we'll be here every year they have it.
Well, Ms. Metal, you do some fine work.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you.
53 Chevy.
Yep.
With some mods.
Yes, just a few.